Woo! China. Jesus. Beautiful day though. Let's get the drone up. We're out here at the Bogey hole. Bogey hole's just over the bushes just here. We'll get the drone up in a sec and have a look. But I also wanted to get the drone up and take a video of these campers. There's the lineup. Little Holden Commodore in the back and the cathedral as well. I wanted to get a clip. See, there's a trail up the top there. You probably can't see because of the sun, but there's Newey Beach in the background. And just there is a platform that you can sit on, or a rock. That'll be unreal with the sunrise, looking over the ocean. Just down here at the foreshore in Newey. Sunny Boy New Cafe is just open up, which is behind there. So I'll go on over there and have a look. But look at these palm trees, big LA vibe. The clock tower there, which is the old town hall, and then in the background is the cathedral, so could be a cool drone shot. There's pine trees all the way along up there to the base of it, and then there's a waterfall on the bottom, so that could be a cool shot. And then over here as well, just in the foreshore, you see these water ferries. They go from Stockton on that side to the harbour just down there, the wharf. They go back, I think, like every 10 minutes or so, so could be a cool shot to get close to one of them. But then also, that's quite illegal, I think. Oh. And then there's another shot that I've wanted for ages, which is these freight ships, these coal freight ships. They, I don't know when they run, but there's a schedule online. I'll have a look, and they go from there, but it's behind this like inlet, and blocking the inlet is this island in the middle that divides it. So you go to the left for the yacht club and the fork in there, and then to the right is where all the big freighters go to get loaded up with coal. So what I have an idea of is on this side, behind, this is a little island there, there's all these palm trees and pine trees and stuff. That's the welcome to the harbour sign. So behind here on the left hand side, where's my finger? Oh, there it is. Anyway, it's probably too zoomed in. Anyway, behind there on the left of those palm trees, you can hover there, and there's a gap between the palm trees and the shed, which would be epic if that takes up the whole screen. And then a big freight ship comes past, because these freighters, the front of that boat is bigger than, where'd we go? I'm lost. Oh yeah, is much bigger than this shed. So if you had the shed and the trees covering the top of the frame, and then this massive freight ship comes through, I reckon that would be epic. Anyway, we'll, that one's a bit more planning, a bit more reg, so we'll have a look at that one in the future. But now, maybe try this clock tower out. Otherwise, there's a couple of tugboats coming in now actually. These little tugs, it'd be cool to follow them. Horseshoe Bay, Stoke Beach down there. I'll go down there in a second, but This car park here is a caravanner's heaven. They usually have like little gypsy setups just here, like all lined up here, and then they all park and hang out here for like weeks at a time. I used to come down here to work out of these bars and get some cool drone footage of that. Fort Scratchley up there on the hill, and then Nobby's Beach behind it. So we'll go check Nobby's out in a second. We'll go to Horseshoe now, and then this is the harbour behind there as well, with those freight ships from before. Some cool camping setups, so I'm jealous. There's the island we were talking about before, and then the freighters are behind there. And that's Stockton over there, so better look at Stockton. Some nice grassy areas. Stockton Bridge in the background. If you're going to the airport, you go over there. And then over there is the mouth of the harbour, and then the lighthouse just there, so the freighter will come in there. Another epic shot would get the freighter on the other side, drone on that side, get the freighter and the lighthouse in the background with the ocean behind that. So alrighty, this is Nobby's Beach, the lighthouse, not the lighthouse, maybe Fort Scratchley up the top there. Nobby's Beach just here, beautiful spot. Haven't been in here for a little bit, but it's volleyball nets up there. Big tugboat waiting out there for this freighter coming in to fill up with some coal, and then we've got the lighthouse just there as well. So lighthouse is stunning. Beautiful stretch of the coastline here. We'll maybe go around to Merewether bars as well. Guessing there'll be drone shots of these, more of the action of the hill, I guess. Stunning beach. Tropical vibes today. Look, there's bloody not any waves in it. Stunning. Couldn't get any better. Alright, here's a different look of the lighthouse just there. Obviously the sun's still draped on it, so you can't see, but... And then that is where we were before. Just down there. Yeah, up on the hill. A couple of cars getting about. A couple of cars. Fort Scratchley out there. Beautiful day. Little reef pool in here. And then, yeah, little surf break around the corner, but might have to go home and start getting ready for work. What the hell? The seagulls on duty. Dude, look at this sunset. Oh, you kind of see the purple and blue still. Crazy. Crazy. Alrighty, good morning. We are beautiful day here. We're gonna go over here. There's a park. Where's my finger? There it is. There's a park just under here, so I'll launch the drone from there, get some shots of the houses there. So, okay, here we are at the Gibbs Park, I think it's called. Just a junior rugby club, kids playground on the other side. Sometimes I come down here to practice some FPV, but this is the hill behind us here, not so dramatic. Up there is where the car or the main road is coming down the hill. Then Hickson Street Lookout's on the back of that. What I wanted was to get a lot of the houses on the hill in one shot. I'm not sure it's big enough to do that, but I can use these pine trees here to frame the shot and have these in the shot there, which would look super nice. I'm just worried about the rosellas in here have been attacking my drone every time I've put it up, so let's hope that doesn't happen. And yeah, we'll put it up, see what we can get. Good morning. Whoa, 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 whoa. As you can see, I got a haircut. Looking pretty fresh. Got that prison trim, you know. Yeah, not super stoked with that footage, so don't know if it will make it to the gram, but I'll just include it in the video anyway, so you can see what my vision was or what I was thinking. But yeah, time to go home and get ready for work, and we'll keep exploring tomorrow. My mum's in town, so maybe less exploring at night time. Try and get out for sunset tonight, see how we go. So just down here at Newcastle Bars this morning. Look at this sunrise. Oh, bit of cloud coverage. Some nice pinks through there this morning. Looks the surfers. Just took the drone out of the back here to that boat, really. Got some really cool footage around that boat. And then looking in around the surfers to this rainbow, a full rainbow. That's bloody crazy. Pot of gold's just there in the ocean. And there's a swim club going on over here as well. It's like 100 people in the water swimming from this end of the beach to that end of the beach down near the Bogey hole. Maybe one of them will find a pot of gold. There'll be sharks waiting at the bottom of the rainbow for them. Very nice. That's stunning. Absolutely stunning. What a morning. Yoga happening over here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, there you go, coffee, and we're all good. Just to finish off down here at the bars, I thought it was a cool silhouette with the pine trees and the sun just there. So I just filmed the drone flying up through the trees, just there off the park bench. So we'll see how that turns out in post-production, but yeah, let's go get a coffee.